What is up, guys? ZackScott here, playing Quantum Break. I'm heading back to 2010. I don't know why. I think earlier I thought I was heading back to the 90s, but we're heading to 2010. So let's do that right now. I just gotta walk through this corridor, and it's a really, really creepy corridor. I don't know that I would be able to do this IRL, because I'd probably have nightmares, but I think it'll be fine. I think we'll just walk through and everything will be alright. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Yeah. I don't know what. Alright. Here we go. And this is so weird. This is the weirdest part about the time travel. Is like, you know, you just walk through and the door opens. No big deal. You see some weird stuff going on inside. But then you're like, okay, cool. I'm at the swimming hall. 2010 style.
Your first journey back in time. 2010. This is where our notes get hazy.
You know how it ended.
Your goal when you arrived was to retrieve the countermeasure.
But my goal had to wait. Because I wasn't alone.
Ooh, wasn't alone. Holy crap. That's scary. What does that mean? Wait.
What's going on here? Since when did Will run a graffiti workshop? None of this crap was here in 2016.
Don't you just remember, like, it wasn't graffiti? We already talked about this. The Toto is the artist here. Hello, were you gone? I was here. Whoa, shit, there's so many guns up there. Fuck me. Okay. So, yeah, hi. I could go through that door. Instead, let's look over here and find out what 2010's all about. Blast to the past, guys. All right. All right, to Beth Wilder. Okay, here we go. What did she say? I gotta read these backwards. It's finished. It's finally finished. Tests are all positive. I have officially constructed a working countermeasure for a fracture in time, says William Joyce. Beth says, I'm now going to ask you to do something that will sound counterintuitive. Leave the workshop, leave the countermeasure behind, and do not return until tomorrow morning. As with all my orders, it is best that I don't go into further detail. Okay, leaving workshop now. It's in the safe. I know better than to ask the reasoning behind this request. In 11 years, you've never been wrong, and I don't want to know about the future anyway. But that won't make it easier for me to digest. Can we meet tomorrow? That's what he says, basically. You can read the rest if you want to.
Hey, Bobby Radford coming at you on 4th of July. And what
Hey, it's a Bobby Radford on the 4th of July. That's my best impression of him. That's all I got, guys. Hey, I'm ZackScott coming at ya. Yo, it's in April.
What the?
So apparently there were gunshots.
Someone's in here.
Apparently there were gunshots, and oh shit. Do I still have my time? I only have time vision. I don't have the rest of this shit. There's a plant growing here. That's cool. So yeah, I could go that way. That would make
What
sense.
the hell is that? The fuck are they shooting at?
Oh shit. Maybe it's target practice. Let's hope it's target practice. Or if not, let me just look over here. Oh, there's a Chronon sword just popped up. Let's get that out of the way first. One of 3.
All right.
Maybe target practice. Look, there's maybe targets up there. I can't even tell for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Why would you just... Yeah, looks like target practice. Let's be cool. I have a gun too. You're out of bullets. No, you got it back. Don't worry. Do not shoot me.
Beth?
Beth. After all this time.
Hey.
What's wrong,
What
Beth?
happened to you?
Man.
This is it. There's no turning back.
She was like, oh yeah,
Jack?
I just said there was no turning back. So she's going like the other way. Does that mean she's going to the future, or what's the deal? Or is she going further back into the past?
Dr. Emerald sent me to the future. I fought for months trying to find a way to get back. I wasn't the only one.
1999. Oh my God. Him. Paul Serene.
Stop! I followed him back.
Jesus.
He set William's machine to 1999. The first possible exit point.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm on your side.
Who are you?
I'm Beth Wilder. There's some things you need to know.
I'm from the future. You built a time machine. You weren't expecting visitors, fool.
You're the reason he built the countermeasure. And you've been here ever since. 11 years. Why? Why didn't you come back?
We should get ready. We don't have much time.
Now, why didn't she come back? That's what because I took up an occupation as a graffiti artist. I couldn't leave that behind. I was a graffiti artist.
She had changed. And there was a weight in her eyes. She was hiding something.
She always was. What exactly do you believe changed in Beth?
She lost hope.
She lost hope. Damn. Shit, dude. We could read this, but this is a fucking novel. Okay, let's just kind of skim it then. You can read it. You can pause the video if you would like to read it. Back in time. Here I am, back in a time I've already lived once before. No idea how long I'll need to stay here. No idea what comes next. This isn't how it's supposed to go. This wasn't the plan. If I'm going to come to terms with that, then I'm going to need to write it all down. There's nobody to tell this to but myself, so hello, me, again. Alright, Jack and I kidnapped Dr. Amaral. She arrived at the end of time. My greatest fear was realized. I'm still trying to grasp what that means. My entire life has been devoted to stopping the fracture. What I saw was it proof that it couldn't be stopped. See, I was making these same questions last episode or the episode before. So that's so cool that so maybe it can't. Maybe the mystery is being unraveled right now in front of us, guys. So who knows? The essential part of the story is that I found a way back. I spent a long time trying to fix William's machine, but somebody beat me to it. He set a course to the earliest time the machine could operate. The first time the core was activated, I followed him through. All right. This is when I found William, still alive, much younger. I warned him about the fracture. William agreed to do what must be done. He agreed to build a countermeasure. The whole time it was me who set him on that path. He says the machine doesn't have the sufficient chronon capacity to return me to the future. What? He says a jump that far would be nearly impossible without a substantial scientific breakthrough. Apparently that hasn't happened yet. This is his way of saying I'm trapped. And what about like a little bit into the future at a time? I wonder what would happen then. I don't know. Time machine move equals success. I worked with Will to get the time machine moved. Had to make sure Serene wouldn't be able to use it to his advantage, so he moved it to the one place I knew it would be safe, Bradbury swimming pool, and she knew it would be safe because, you know. Will spent a big chunk of his research grant buying the property. It's the only place I know for sure that Monarch won't find us. And she only knows that because she's done that in the future, I guess. So, new home for the time being. Will refuses to build a countermeasure here. Who knows why. Second chance at having a killer Y2K party. Nice. The most surreal experience. Her eyes looked so full of life, looking through the clouds. She looked happy. It was me. I knew this day was coming. I knew that I had to go see her and set her on her mission so that she would do what needed to be done, so that someday she would become, well, me. Let's see. I gave her the notebook. I promised her it'd be worth it. She believed me. No, I was that woman, trembling, nervous. It didn't matter. I knew she was too young to see those things in my face. I gave her the notebook. Oh, wow. Wow. She believed me. She said it as if it's not true. So maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the answer to like people like me and you, viewers who were just, questioning this whole thing. Maybe she became jaded after the fact and she still set her younger self onto the course because she knows she cannot change a single thing. Who knows? Bagels and cheese. Nice. Sounds good. Buffy reruns. Nice. 9/11. I tried to stop it a second time. I warned them, told them exactly what was going to happen. Nothing changed. Wow. That's really interesting. I came to terms with the fact that none of this could be changed as a child, but since then I've seen things that make me desperate to prove myself wrong. I tried to stop the rise of Monarch. I wonder how she's tried to stop it. I wish she would say how. Try to stop this tragedy. Car crashed exactly as... Oh, wow. Jack's parents' car crashed. I went to the funeral. I watched Jack cry. I watched Will build up a wall around himself. I watched two brothers change forever in that moment. I could do nothing about it. And now this. Fuck. I just like that word's there and I can just read it out loud. I can say it anytime I want, but if it's there, I can just read it. Fuck. Oh, it's written here, right here in this journal. They spotted me near William's workshop. Yikes. Barely got out alive. After all this time, Serena's still obsessed with finding me, and yet she works there? So weird. The end of time. Nightmares. Recurring nightmares. Dr. Animal changed the date. When I exited the machine, I arrived at the end of time. The fracture had run its course. Time had stopped altogether. The entire world was frozen in one hanging moment. I was the only one still able to function, or so I thought. Then the shifters came. Jesus, fuck, that would be scary. Shifters came. Could still hear them. They don't really like movement. I stepped in the machine. The fracture was never fixed. I was living through the proof. The first hours were the hardest. I was living through a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from. Oh, this is it. Constant reminders that my mission would fail, never able to stay in one place because the shifters were always searching, always hunting. That sounds fucking terrifying. Please don't make me play that in the game. I wasn't alone. I discovered the first evidence of this a few days in. I heard the shifters become agitated. Oh my god. Paul Serena, younger Paul, scared, weak, vulnerable. He found me, tried to convince me that we needed to work together to help each other through. He found out very quickly that I wanted him dead. He had no training, no killer instinct, but he had those damn powers, and all I had was a chronon harness. The end of the world, the only two people left, and we became sworn enemies. Jesus. Eventually, Paul managed to get William's time machine working. He was convinced that he needed to travel back to the earliest possible point in order to stop this all from happening. That's why he built the lifeboat protocol, I guess. I followed him through the machine, but he escaped. He formed Monarch. He built an empire. I watched the birth of a monster. I can't escape the feeling that my actions helped shape what he became. Maybe I could have guided him. Maybe if I hadn't tried to hunt him down and kill him at the end of time, that can't be my... Oh, Jesus, it sucks. The one detail that haunts me, 2021. Hobbies. 5 years until the countermeasure will be complete. I spend most of my days training. I don't know what happens once the device is finished, but being prepared is my specialty. I still wonder if Jack will follow the plan, if he'll emerge from that machine in 2010. Best not to think about it. I'm not giving up. All right, so I decided to take on some hobbies. Poetry, got depressed. Dabbled with guitar, smashed against the wall. Then I started experimenting with graffiti. Okay, so she's the Toto graffiti artist. Sometimes I leave anonymous notes in people's mailboxes telling them what will happen next week. I watch their reactions from afar. Voyeurism and graffiti. That's my life these days. Focus on the present. I started watching him recently. Jack. Oh, creepy. Okay, I know Monarch is tracking him, so I keep my distance. I wasn't sure why I felt the need to follow him, to watch his life from the outside, but now I think I understand. I met Jack in the wake of his brother's death, the onset of the fracture, worst day of both of our lives. He was broken. That's the only Jack I ever knew. There's some kind of comfort in seeing him in happier times. I watched his band play a gig nearby. Atrociously bad, whiny emo music. Definitely a music movement that I didn't need to live through a second time. The nightmares stopped for a while after that. What happened? Happy made me forget what? What happened? I didn't need... Okay. Okay, cool. I thought maybe she was going to, like, talk about fucking him or something. That'd be so cool. Okay, anyway. I spent most of my life... Just kidding. Okay. Hiding who I am. I knew Jack for less than 24 hours, but he's the only person I've ever opened up to about everything. I told him the truth. He believed me. I wish I could thank him for that. I'm not sure what's going to tell him if he comes through the machine on July 4, 2010. What will he think when he sees me? 11 years will have passed. I look like I've aged 3 lifetimes since then, and for him, it could only be a matter of minutes. What do I say? That I saw the end? That this might be all for nothing? I was the one who believed without question that we would stop the fracture. That confidence has now been replaced with insecurity, weakness. I fear letting him see that. I fear... So here's the thing. Now this is going to touch on topics that I talked about before, and that is that if everything is indeed predetermined, you cannot change it, then, you know, feeling this depression, feeling this failure is just part of it. It's just part of the way it goes. telling Jack whatever you tell him is just how it was supposed to go. You can tell him whatever you want, and then that was exactly what you were supposed to tell him. And that's the whole thing about thinking in terms of you can't change it. If you can't change it, you lose hope of free will. You lose hope of really desiring to change your actions, trying to warn people, seeing it fail later on. It's gotta take a big toll on you and makes you probably seriously question whether or not you can or cannot change anything. But if that's the truth, then don't worry about like the little small things like what to tell Jack. How is he gonna feel if I tell him it's all for nothing? Who knows? So I would probably just tell him the truth. Hey, I feel like this is all for nothing. We're doing what we're destined to do, so let's just do it anyway. So that's what I mean. Like, just go ahead and try to stop it. If you stop it, you were meant to. If you don't stop it, you were meant to. So anyway, tonight I painted something at the university campus. It was only after I finished and I took a step back and looked at it that I realized I'd seen it before, about a decade ago. Remains of something painted on a wall but washed away. It was a jolt. Is all of this futile? Nothing sticks. Nothing has changed. All of it washed away by the river of time. Fucking time travel. Will. I've been in contact with Will every 6 months or so. Short exchanges. He told me that the countermeasure will be able to reverse a fracture in time, but in order to do so, it must be activated early in the escalation of the fracture. Okay. I asked him what it would mean if the end of time ever occurred. He said it would mean that the fracture was never stopped. It would mean that we failed. Everything I've done has all been for the final entry. Here we go. The day is here. Soon I will receive word that William has completed the countermeasure. I'm sure of it. I've come to accept that this doesn't mean we will succeed. I've come to accept that my mission was a lie. But I'm not giving up. Lie or not, I've devoted my life to this cause. It gave me meaning. It's all I've ever known. Even if I've seen proof that I won't succeed, I'm not giving up. I will dedicate every ounce of courage I have left to seeing this through. I'll retrieve the countermeasure. I'll keep it safe until 2016. I will do everything in my power to activate it when the time comes. I will fail, but I will fail knowing that I did everything in my power to save the world. For years, I hoped that this would be the day when I would see Jack again. I've given up that hope. This mission started with me alone. That's how it ends. It's my final entry. But now you don't have to give up hope, because guess what? Jackie boy is here. And there is a time shard somewhere, but what's this? What the hell? Oh, is this like a voyeur of someone using the restroom?
I can't do this anymore. I can't. I can't fucking do this.
Hang in there, little buddy. Alright, what's over here? Target practice. As well as a Chronon source. So, hey, yeah, this game has a lot of talking, a lot of philosophy. I'm glad that I have, probably one of my least popular series, for sure. But I'm glad that you guys are here to, be here with me, discuss it. Leave some comments in the comments below or on Twitter. Jesus, there she is over there. Okay, what is this shit?
11 years.
11 years indeed. I wish I could zoom in on that. I mean, I see no more details than what I see right here, so... Countermeasure. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
I'll unlock the door.
This is almost like a freaking podcast now.
So where's Will? Where's the countermeasure?
The countermeasure's at William's workshop, where he built it.
Then that's where we go.
Yes. That was the plan.
Alright, let's go.
Just have to unlock this.
Alright, hurry up. No.
My supplies are upstairs. We'll need to get them. There's so much you don't know that you never saw. I gave up on the idea that you would ever come.
Well, here I am, baby. How do I get this source? I guess I gotta go around. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. I can go around. I can go around. Hold on.
I need to know we're still in this together.
I told you once our fate is already laid out.
All right,
Still
that's
believe
it.
More than ever. I'm just worried what that might mean.
It means we finish this.
It means that you worrying is just simply part of it. Like... Excuse scares me. I got things to investigate over here. Man, look at the graffiti art, man. You're doing it. I thought I saw
You
some.
need gear? Take whatever you need. The rest of it's going in the river, along with everything else I brought here.
All right.
That's a little drastic.
My time here is done, Jack. I have to erase my presence. Let me know when you're ready to go.
All right.
You followed Paul to 1999. Why did he travel so far back?
To form Monarch. Prepare for what's coming.
You kept tabs on him.
And he's kept tabs on me.
Yeah, I want a semi-auto shotgun for sure.
I'm ready when you are, Jack.
Okay, come on, man. I gotta freaking get my shit. All right, let's go. I'm good. I got what I came here for. Oh, man. The soda machine's old. It's not one of those... Oh, it is still Sizzle Cola, but the soda machines look different. Man, so cool. I don't even know if I noticed that before.
I can't imagine what happened to you. When you entered that machine, I wanted to go after you, but I didn't know where Sophia sent you or how to find you.
You made it here. It's all that matters.
She looks not old, but sick.
You followed the plan.
Whatever happened to you, change it.
Don't.
We can fix this.
Don't.
We can undo this.
You still don't get it.
Jesus.
It can't be changed.
See?
No matter what we do, the pieces fall in all of the exact same places. I've tried. Over and over.
I can't just sit back and do nothing.
You have to let go. Jack. You have to let go.
Well, I'll do that after I try.
I've seen it. The end of time. That is where she sent me. I was there. I've been fighting this fight my entire life, and I saw us fail. I saw where this leads. I just don't know anymore. I don't know if we can win this thing.
Well, with that attitude, we never will, Missy. Alright, but cool. So, if we have sex right now, that's just how it's meant to be, right? Because,
Then we'll die finding out.
no harm, no foul. I like their skin. The skin textures look great. And that was it. Philosophical episode. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I'm Zack Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help this channel grow, all you got to do is click the like button below. Thanks so much for watching. Check out more of my videos, and if you want to find me on your favorite social network, check the links in the description. And here's Otto. That's Egon. Those are my cats.